This is the UAAP Season 73 Volleyball.
Now, Anne, I know this game is not over yet. We still have one more set to play. But in recent memory in the UAAP, this has got to be one of the most exciting and intense Ateneo and LaSalle match that we have seen so far.
That's right. And you know, kanina, when Ateneo entered this game, they were saying, we will capitalize on LaSalle's overconfidence. And I would think that on LaSalle's end, they didn't imagine that this game would reach 5 sets, because the first time they met, it was 4 sets. The second time they met, they played better. They ended the game in 3 sets. Malayo yung score. But this time around, you know, you can really feel and see that Ateneo really wants to win this game. They have their hearts into it. You can see that in terms of action, especially Vilca Inglet doing really a splendid job in offense.
And I'd like to credit also Bea Pascual. Remember, look at that right there. When she shouted, that kind of pumped up her whole team and the crowd as well. That even forced the LaSalle crowd to boo her. But, you know, Bea Pascual knows that this could be her last game in the UAAP, and she's going out swinging hard.
And of course, this is an emotional game for her. You mentioned this might be her last game. So, syempre for you, what you want is to exit in a good way. And, you know, for Ateneo, win or lose this game, they've pushed LaSalle to 5 sets. Looking at the score, this is pretty impressive. Ateneo scoring 18 attack points as compared to only 15 of LaSalle. 2 service aces as compared to 1 of LaSalle. But when it comes to unforced errors, just about even with 7 for LaSalle and 6 for Ateneo.
Once again, I would like to thank everybody watching right now on Studio 23. We at ABS-CBN Sports are proud to give you this amazing treat, Ateneo and LaSalle, this afternoon in the Final 4 of your UAP Season 73. LaSalle wants to advance to the finals against UST. Ateneo wants to force this to a do-or-die game. And it has been a while since Ateneo defeated LaSalle. They have not done it since Coach Roger Goreab took the helm. Let's go to Steph C for an update.
Well, as Coach Roger expected, they've extended the game to a 5th set, and surely it's a do-or-die match, as you mentioned a while ago, except that Coach Roger doesn't want the Lady Eagles to die. Instead, he wants them to go all out and to win it all already. Now, as a coach, he told me earlier that he's happy that they made it to the Final 4, but without a doubt, making it to the finals would be better. So for this last set, he instructed the girls to execute their plays properly. In addition to that, it's always been possible to conquer the Lady Archers. Kailangan lang ng sipag at syaga. Making sure not to lose this chance, the Lady Eagles will attempt to grab an early lead in order to get the advantage in this crucial set. Anton and Anne.
Well, Steph, Coach Roger Goreab, again, what kind of coach can you get out there? He's the best one possible. 25 years of coaching experience, coached in every level imaginable, multi-titled, and
a lot of championships.
Yes, and at this point, it seems that the players are finally getting it of Ateneo. They know that one day they want to be at the level of the LaSalles, the FUs, and the USTs and the UAP, and right now they are showing that desire. Let's go to Job De Leon for a courtside update on LaSalle.
Anton, right now it's crunch time, and Coach Ramil wants the Lady Spikers to lock in mentally, especially since momentum is not on their side. He said it's the little things that cost them in that previous set, like not being able to know, or being aware rather, of who's on the floor. Like, for example, he said Ateneo's shorter blockers should have been an advantage for them. When he told them, wag kayong magmadali, walang dahilan para magmadali sa game na to. He told the setter to be able to make sure that she locates her hitters and feeds them accordingly. Lastly, he told them na puso importante sa set na to. So let's see, Anton, if that passion is enough to carry them into the finals. Anton and Dan?
Thank you, Job. You know what this game reminds me of, Anne? Remember that UST Ateneo game that we covered last year, wherein in the end you said it was the heart and the determination that carried Ateneo to the victory over the eventual defending champions UST.
Yes, and of course, that's what we are hoping to see again here in this 5th set. That would, you know, make things a lot more exciting actually, no? Kung natalo ng Ateneo yung LaSalle ngayon, that would be, I guess, could be a wake-up call for LaSalle. and momentum booster, of course, for Ateneo.
But then, of course, LaSalle still enjoying this twice-to-beat advantage. But, of course, they would like to end this today because UST would have a good chance to rest. But Gumabaw getting pumped up here. Timeout, Lady Eagles.
Hindi tayo pwede maglaro ng ganyan. Tutungangaan na naman tayo, bumabalik yung ginagawa natin dati sa mga laro. Eh, pag nandun na, all out na, Jem. Nandiyan sa harap mo yung bola, kunin mo na.
Tara.
Hindi tayo, matad na naman tayo ng error. Oh. Lamang nga tayo ng 3-1 dyan eh.
Tara. Dalawa.
Hindi po pwede, girls. 1 to 15 lang yan, hindi 1 to 25. Ha?
Coach Roger reminding the girls that, of course, the fifth set is very short. It only goes up to 15 points. So, hindi ganun kalaki yung room for you na you can't tell yourself, hahabulin ko na lang yan because your opponent, kung mauuna yan ng malaki, you would have a difficult time in catching up.
And immediately, he calls a timeout to make sure his girls are aware of that. Jem Ferrer back set to Z Hervasio. LaSalle able to keep it alive. And Pascual just slapping that one over, but Maraño.
Maraño, when she gets a good set, can really get a good hit as well. Nice form and good angle.
Doing just that, as you saw clearly on that replay. And right now, Ateneo committing unforced errors. Z Hervasio too strong on that one. Down by 4 now.
And this is what Coach Roger pointed out earlier during her huddle. Kanina, it was actually 3-1, Ateneo with the lead. But, you know, LaSalle was able to turn things around.
Scoring 6 straight points. Ateneo has been stuck at 3. They go to Z. And finally, she stops the run.
I think for Ateneo, they're also waiting for Phil Cainglet to rotate in front.
Still getting harsh treatment from the LaSalle crowd is Bea Pascual. Another running spike from Gretchen Ho. Back-to-back points for Z Hervasio. And now it is Coach Ramil's turn to call a timeout.
Sabi ko naman sa'yo, saan mo pamay, saan ka ba magbabla? Kailan ka inialis mo kami mo? May cross-court, kaya mo na siya, doon lang nadali yung bola, natabot lang. Hey, kasi magbantaya mo, balik mo lagi sa mga ganun. Nandito, nandito ka.
Again, during that last part of the huddle, Coach Ramil shouting that they have to receive.